Hey guys, here's a recently completed fractal rig. It is actually going to be a 6U SKB fly rack with a shallow rack tray that we had, featuring a Furman power conditioner with a Walrus HP Plus and a bunch of pedals. Let's dive in. Alright, so starting off on this rig, we are going into the back panel. We have a bunch of different stuff going on as well as on the floorboard. So we have our input. We actually have a dual input, so it's AB. And as you can see, the foot switch right now is not illuminated, but as soon as we step on it, it goes green, which means we have signal. So that's really handy for that circumstance, as well as we are doing a tuner send into the board, so we can easily step on that. And we can send tuning from the MEGX all the way to the board with a 25-foot loom, and then you can step on off. Signal comes back. PRISM is in a loop on the MEGX, so we do have a way to toggle that on here. Or he could easily step on it on the board if he wants. We got 3 expression pedals set up with the 2 pedals. The Lely is doing a dual, and then the Fractal is doing 1. Right now the Fractal is set to just do a volume. But it could easily be changed if he wants to redo it. We got power coming from the power plug wart for the GT series, as well as we have XLR demo in for the PRISM 1/4 inch ins and outs for the tuner and guitar, as well as we got XLR style 5-pin DIN for MIDI. Moving on over to the rack, we got a pull-out tray, so we can pull this out. We can actually see all the pedals right here, which is really handy. So this will be showing off the analog King of Tone, the Protein from Brown Amplification, as well as the Gearbox from Wampler, the Kelly 76, and the PACKRAT from JHS. All right, we got the RJM MEGX, utilizing all of this ins and outs except the remote. So we are doing in and out to actually change the fractal if need be, as well as we have USB-C with the USB-C on the backside. So going through the pedals, we got the PACKRAT. We turn up our volume. Got the Protein left side. We got the Protein right. We got the Gearbox. We got the Gearbox channel 2. Two side. We got the Gearbox channel 1 side. And then we got the Kelly here. And of course the PRISM that's on the board. The way that the rack is set up right now is he was using an FC12 controller, so he'll have to utilize the GT by turning on and off the delays and reverbs and different stuff that he has going on. he could easily do some profiles and just do different presets between. So like here we have the presets set up. Obviously you can see it's switching through. We stacked a ton of stuff, but we could easily do the PRISM. That allows us, we could easily save that, you know, go to 2 right here. Obviously that's a lot of stuff on that time, but we could easily change. So that is toggling all of his MEGX loops on, and then he can connect to a computer with a single USB-C cable to actually rearrange a loop order if he wants, as well as he could do the XFX controller, like the editor and stuff, if he really wants to fine-tune some stuff. So while I was looking at the controller, everything does have a number next to it for the pedal name. So it's like PACKRAT 1, KTO 2, Protein L 10. That is so when he's actually going to utilize the editor, if he wants to rearrange, he doesn't have to like be like, oh shoot, what is this or what is that? Super easy to go, okay, that's loop 10, and then he can drag and drop it and change it around in the editor, which is really, really handy. Going over to the RJM, right now we just have it on set to do a store. If you hold it for about 2 seconds, it will save it. What we suggest doing is maybe making that a toggle page to actually bring in a bunch of effects from the quad. We have this IA store button set up right now to just, if you hold it for 2 seconds, it'll actually just store whatever combinations of pedals that you've done. Another cool feature is with the tuner, you don't have to step on 2 tuners. All you do is hit tune, and it'll automatically mute the signal and send your clean signal straight to this tuner through the RJM MEGX. And the reason for that is that we have the buffers on, so it keeps it nice and silent, and we keep the tone loss very minimum, little to no tone loss, especially with this cable run. As well as if you have any output options, you can always mess with the output settings on the Fractal. The board is also equipped with 1/4 inch outs as well as XLR outs, depending on the type of gig or function. If you need to go direct or if you want to put some amps through it, you can also run some amps through it. As well as the MEGX is wired to the output 4, and then it's wired to the input. It actually says it right here. So it says it's at MIDI channel 2, output 4, input 3. So that will allow him to actually just mess with his routing if he wants to put stuff pre or post. He can drag the effects loop wherever he wants. Right now it is in the front of the chain just as a test, but it's really easily changeable. On the back panel, you're going to have your power con in to actually plug everything in, which is really simple. So you can easily just plug, your power in. You have your board 1/4 inch in, as well as you have the demo loop, XLR, another 1/4 inch for your tuner, and then you're going to have MIDI. All the way other side, you're going to have your outputs as well as your USB-C single ports. One to do the Fractal, the other one to do the MEGX. The MEGX can get finicky with the cable, so you want to make sure you have the right particular cable for it, and you don't want to run them through a hub or anything. Just keep them separate. That's it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And this just seals up really nicely back up in the case. It has a coiled Texflex loom, so that's, you can actually hear it when it pulls out. Sometimes it will get caught and whatnot. It's pretty typical for rack doors. You just got to position it on the back side. All right, so that's it. If you have any questions, please comment below or send us a message. We'd love to chat and talk about a projected setup for you guys. If you have any questions regarding programming of a Fractal, MEGX, GT system, also feel free to reach out. See you guys.